Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Naph Eliot, and I am going to be starting episode 1 of our series called Aesteria Cinema. This is a solo campaign using the cinema system that I have created over the course of 3 to 4 months. So, yeah. I hope you guys are excited for this because there is a lot of things that we're doing. So we are going to be building up the lore behind Asteria Cinema and seeing how the cinema has become to be and who are the owners behind it and whatnot. So yes, I do hope you guys are excited to join with me today. Right now I'm just doing an audio. You can also say this is like a podcast, but I will make this into a video. So I hope you guys are excited as I am because I am excited. Okay, so let's start, shall we? Okay. Art is the expression of one's true desire and wishes in life. They are what reflects someone's heart and soul. But these desires and wishes also have their own wishes. To become true, to become fulfilled, no matter how filthy they may be. That is what the owners of Asteria aim to protect, the desires and wishes of people. This is so that the people may not go insane with desire. However, this never always goes to plan. Okay, so right now I think so let's write this down because it's a solo gameplay. Right now I would say Naph. Wait, let me just turn on my light because I can't see shit. So I would think Naph right now is inside the destroyed version of the cinema. Okay. So that means I would roll already for, let me just go to the D&D solo play and see what is going to happen there. Let me also grab my the guide for Asteria of the cinema system that I've created. God, I'm so happy that I've created this system. Like, Jesus, it took me 4 months, I think, to create this entire system, but yeah. So, I'll do a D100, I guess. D10s. Okay, time to roll. What am I doing inside the cinema? Why am I stuck in the cinema? It says to grab a D10. Determine your 100s. So 5. 200s to 29. Okay. 299. Let's grab 3 rolls of this. D9, D10s. Okay. Is that a D10? Oh, no, this is a D1. Oh, they're almost the same anyways. Okay, roll a D100 to get the 10s and 1s. Okay. Mine is at the 200s to the 229s, and the roll is 42. 242. And that word is follow. Okay. I guess I'll roll one more time. I'll get another keyword since I'm not getting the full picture of it. 367. That is plunder. Okay. And then another roll. Okay. 137. That is. There's so many words. Oh my god. Deceive. Okay. So I would say I accidentally came in. Naph accidentally came into the cinema to follow someone but accidentally got deceived because I was led into a destroyed version of the cinema. Why is that? Okay. So why am I inside the cinema? I would say I'm inside the cinema because why? Let's roll one keyword for the situation. 622. Oh, oops. That is supposed to be at the 229, so that's 222. That is... I was rolling wrong. Exaggerate. Why exaggerate? Why inside cinema? I would say, since it says exaggerate, something went wrong inside Aesteria, I would say. Probably right now I would be... Naph would be roaming around, looking inside the cinema. Everything is destroyed. The chairs are like broken apart. The curtains are already destroyed. It's not clean and whatnot. So I would probably roam around, and while I'm roaming around, I would probably say that I came up to like a locked door, but can I open it? Or I will ask the oracle right now, and I should roll a d20, I think, yeah, for a yes or no answer. D20, which is a yes or no answer, and 1 to 6 is a yes, 7 to 12 is maybe, 13 to 20 is no. But I think it's locked, so I would add +4 to my roll. Yes, I would do that. So I'm gonna roll a d20, and that gave me a 18. So I would say, okay, I came across a locked door. Naph came across the locked door. And it's not locked because a quote-unquote locked door. So yeah, I thought it was a locked door, but when I opened it, I would say I came across a locked door, but I kicked it open. Okay. Now, is there an NPC inside this door, Oracle? 11. Maybe. Okay, so that to me it means it's dark. It's a dark room. I still need to open the lights. Okay, so I open the lights and I'm looking at it. There are tables everywhere. There is papers around. It's really messy. Oracle, is there anyone inside this probably office room? 14. No. So that's a no. Okay. So there's no one inside. Okay, there's no one inside. So I will ask again, Oracle. I am asking so many questions because we have to ask this already. Is there a clue inside of here? 19. Yes, there is something relating to why I was brought in. Yes, clue. Okay. There was a reason why I was brought in. So probably I would think about this. I would roll another. I will roll another for in the situation table for the verbs. Okay. I will go to the situation table again here in the solo D&D and figure out why I'm there. So I'll roll another D10. It says roll a D10, yeah. A D10. This is a D10. 8. So around the 400 to 499. Roll a D100 to get the 10s and 1s. Where's my D100? Okay. 75. So that's 475. That unleash. Okay. Something was probably unleashed and I have no idea what was it. Is it something bad? 8. Yes. That is a yes. So something bad happened to Aesteria. That's why when I came into the cinema, or like when I came inside Aesteria, something bad happened. I would say highly possible. So yeah, that is a yes for me. I would think so. Something bad happened. Bad happened inside Aesteria. So that means I go looking around and I found a window. Naph opened the window and was looking around. Seeing inside that window, I would say, yeah. It looks like everything is in chaos right now. Outside, I would describe Aesteria as a. I did write down what Aesteria looks like. Aesteria, I will just read to you guys what Aesteria looks like and what Aesteria is. Aesteria is a domain where the different types of art forms live and experience life. This is also where the stories and memories of people are stored. Think of it as a library full of books that detail each and everyone's life, alive or dead. Most of the time, the owners themselves pull stories from this domain to showcase it to the public. This may be through the form of music, sculptures, paintings, and other forms of art. When the story is made into an art form by the owners, they are materialized into Aesteria, where they gain sentience and dream of a day where their own dreams will come true. These art forms usually take up the same dream as a person they are inspired from. Once the hostess' dreams is fulfilled, they die with a smile on their face, the people living in Aesteria. However, when the hostess' dreams and wishes dies unfulfilled, the art form wanders Aesteria, unknowing of their faith in this domain. These unfulfilled wishes, when realized their own host is now dead and unable to pass on themselves, go berserk and find ways to break out of Aesteria to fulfill their own wish and desires before passing on themselves. It is important to note that if they manage to break out and fulfill their own wish, their death may not be a pleasant sight. So yeah, Aesteria, I would say. Okay, that is basically what Aesteria is. It's basically a place for the dreams of people to live and stay together as art forms. So imagine that the subject of a painting was there was a subject of the painting, like a beautiful girl, and that means that beautiful girl will go to Aesteria as this little girl, and once the person that was fulfilled, or once the person finally fulfilled their dream, for example, get their own child, this little girl will die happily because they are already brought into the real world. You get what I mean? I hope you guys understand what I meant, but yeah. Outside, I would okay, going back to that. I would say Asteria kind of looks very very mystical. It's very colorful, I would say. So like um imagine if the skies was a I would say the sky is the color purple, let's say that. While um yeah, I would say it's very colorful, it's very mystical. The buildings interconnect with each other. Connect with each other, yep. And I would say a lot of the things are connected where they are surviving with each other. So yeah, when I was looking outside, I would say there was probably something deadly that happened outside. Oracle, did something bad happen outside? Uh, that's a 14. A 14 is a yes, I do believe so. Yeah. Yeah. I would say so. Yes, something bad happened outside. Mm, okay. So, yeah, so this is outside. So, let's pick out another keyword. Okay. That is a 1. That is around the zeros to 99s. Roll again for the things. 4 4 4 4 accused. Okay, I would say someone got accused and it was bloody. There was a fight that happened, I guess, it and I would say a fight happened and there was a crime scene outside. So, as the keeper of this cinema, I went outside and see what happened. Okay. So, let's generate an NPC. Since I'm pretty sure when I get out there, I would say okay, let's make a new thing outside. I would say there is probably like this policeman. Okay. Above 10 is a woman. Below 10 is a man. If it lands on a 10, they're non-binary. Okay, it's a man. 5. Policeman. Okay. Huh. Let's go to the NPC table if there is. I remember there is an NPC table here. Let me find it real quick. Oh no, that's a counter. Okay. It's a policeman, and I will go talking with them. Okay. Okay, now I need some words. Why are there... Okay, so they're policemen, okay? I still need to put out different things. So I already filled out the profession. Oh, what is their class? I don't really need class, but let's see it so I know. Oh, or actually, what is their movie and genre? So there are, how many movies are there? Where is the movies? There are 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so I would roll a 7, 7. There's no D7. I mean, a D6 is the closest one. Okay, I think I know how to do this. So, movies. D6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would say 6 is either going to be drama and mystery. Yeah. Drama or mystery. 5 is comedy. 4 is romance. 3 is action. 2 is horror. While 1 is fantasy. Okay. So, D6, tell me what the genre of this character is. A 1, so they're fantasy. Okay. So, since they're fantasy, we're going to use the class table to determine what their class is, and that was a 6, so that they're a monk. Okay. Interesting. Since they're fantasy, that means their genre is yellow. Okay. Let's see what level they are right now. So I would understand what level they are. Let's roll a d20 apparently. That is a 9. Okay, they are in the early. Their level... Oh, that's really low. Oh, they're level 9. That's so sad. No, they're level 2. Wrong. They're level 2. Okay. They're level 2 fantasy yellow. Okay. What is... Okay, so what is their personality? Let's roll a D100. 25! They're melancholic. Okay. So how would my interaction be with them? Probably I would be saying them, hi officer, so what's happening there? They're looking at them and saying, you see, a dead body has appeared over here and whatnot, and they're currently investigating it. I want to interact with them, and they're probably talking. I would probably say between this policeman, which I will give a name of. Violet, sure. So the Violet, the policeman, I went near them. I was asking them about what was happening. They told me, does he tell me what happens? 5. No. He doesn't tell me. Okay. He doesn't tell me. Okay, he doesn't tell me what's happening. Okay. That's the details. No, doesn't tell me. Okay, so I would probably ask him what was happening at that time, and said, well, that people cannot go over there, so yeah, I was set aside over there in the corner, and I'm just looking around at what's happening. Do I get to see, or do I get a clear look at the body? 8. Maybe. 8. That's a no. But, right? Let me check this solo gameplay thing again. 8. Maybe. So I will roll. What was that? Maybe. So they told me to roll on the situation. Okay, I will roll for the situation. Roll a D100, and that is a D10. A D10. That was not a D10. Is this a D10? Hello? I'm so confused now by the amount of dice I have right now. That's a D8. Probably this is a D10. 2. 0 to 99. Roll a D100. 31. Assemble. Okay. Maybe. Can I see? Maybe. I would say tiny bit. Because there's like this assembly of people going around, people looking at the dead body. But do I get a glimpse actually of what is the current situation of the body? Like, is it mangled up? Is it covered or something? 19, yes. I do get to see it. I do get to see what the situation of the body is. And I would say it's pretty mangled up. It's mangled up. I think it's a bloody mess. And whatnot. Okay. Now, I want to get a situation on what just happened, actually. Actually, yeah, I really want to do that. Well, let me just grab a D10. That's 8. 300 to 309, and grab another thing that is 384. What am I hearing around? Pry. Okay. A chatter around. Okay. So I guess there were like someone was trying to pry open something, or oh, okay. There are rumors happening around that they were trying to open the exit of the. They're trying to find the exit of Aesteria. Okay. But we don't know why they are in a bloody mess when they're trying to exit Aesteria. It is possible that they got shut down, but I would say okay. The possibility of them being gunned down is not likely because they're mangled up. It looks like they were they were what do you call this? Chewed. So I would say like their bodies like everywhere. So like but they were chewed. So would it be possible for me to use? Let me see my abilities again. Would it be possible for me to... Let's see. Would it be possible for me to use my camera to take... I think I will use that. Because I have a camera, which is my portal to here, but yeah. I would say I use my camera to analyze who they are. I will see if I'm successful at analyzing this because there are a lot of people looking, but I can only see a tiny bit. I will add a modifier to it. Unlikely, which is -2 to my roll. 8. 8 minus 2 is a 6. So I failed trying to take a picture of it. So, okay, I wanted to know who this guy is. That is my main goal right now, to know who this guy is. I will ask around. Okay. By asking around, Oracle, by asking around, do I manage to know who this person is? 16, yeah. Yes, I did manage to find them. I managed to know who this person is, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I managed to know who this person is. Okay. But I asked around. I should have also added my stat there, which I am high with like my social stat, but that's fine. My performance is really high. But that's fine. I did try asking around, and I grabbed some ideas of it. Now, so I went around. Yeah, I did went around. I was asking what was happening around. Who is this person? Who they may be? Let's. Yeah. Let's roll for another situation. Am I using the right dice? No, I'm not. Okay, 4, which is 161. Discover. That doesn't help me. I already. Okay. Discover 125. Discover arouse. Ooh. 8. What is 8? 385. Punch. Okay, so let's figure out who the dead body is. Maybe I did get who this person is. There are 3 things here called discover, arouse, punch. Discover. Okay, let's figure out who this NPC is. What is their profession? 65. They're a banker. Okay. They're a banker with the genre. What's 4 again? Romance. Ooh, okay. That means you're magenta. They're a romance. Okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, what level they are? Because if they get killed by a higher level character, then damn. 18. Level 5 to 15. Oh my god. They're level 5. Okay, so it's lower than me. I guess, what is their economic status right now? 43. They're distracted. Why are they... Okay. I guess they figured out that their host actually already died. That's okay, because they tried to find the exit within the library. They were distracted because of that thought, and they decided to go there. I say the punch there is because they tried to fight back against this huge monster, I would say. Discover, I say they discovered that. Did they discover that? I would say, yeah. They managed to find the place, because I would say is the portal to to the real world closed at the time of his murder? Yes, but he managed to find it. So he did find the exit. Okay. So arouse. I guess he created like a ruckus inside the cinema, inside the library. Okay. Okay, so I already know who this person is. Already gained enough data on who he is. I guess I will go to I will go to the library. Let's figure out his name. His name is going to be Blom. I'll probably change his name in the future, but his name is probably Bolom. Bolom. Okay, his name is Bolom now. Bolom the banker died. Is somewhere there. Okay, this is getting interesting. Okay. So I entered the library, right? And I was greeted by the librarian because she knows me. Okay, the librarian is now a girl, apparently. She noticed me. I'll find a name for her in a while. But yeah, I would say I entered here. I would do a search for his thing. Do I have investigate? Okay. I can roll up to +2. Okay, I'm rolling a d20. 10. I would just add +2 to that instead. So it's a 12, so it's better. I would say it lasts me for like 2 to 4 hours to find his search. The answer is 12. I would say it took me 2 to 4 hours before I found it. Okay, I found his book and I read through it. It's a romance novel. Okay, it's a romance novel and I read through the book and it described about him wanting to be with his lover, described that let's use this keywords: discover, arouse, punch. I would say the guy accidentally punched the girl. So like it turned somewhat abusive, I would say. Arouse, yes, they were very sexually together. Okay, so I would say the guy discovered the girl had a cheating accident. That's why the guy accidentally punched the girl and the girl suddenly left. But the guy is in love with the girl. That's why it was the guy's turn to find the girl and say sorry and whatnot, but was not able. And that is his dream. Okay, and that is his dream, to find the girl and say sorry. Okay, now I finally figured out one of that. Okay, that is interesting. What has happened to that? And then I would say was someone knocking on my door? Hello? That was scary. Jesus. Anyways, I would say Then I went to the library and said thank you so much, and I was doing my rounds until the librarian told me that there was someone who accidentally got into Aesteria. And the librarian said, it's probably someone that's not from Aesteria and they're a real life person. And that's where we're going to cut it. Yeah! Oh my god, that was actually fun! That was actually fun. So, I think, since that was a bit messy for me, we're going to add a tiny story segment right after we do this, okay? Let us listen to episode 1 of Aesteria Cinema. Art is the expression of one's true desire and wishes in life. They are what reflects someone's heart and soul. But these desires and wishes also have their own wishes. To become true, to become fulfilled, no matter how filthy they may be. That is what the owners of Aesteria aims to protect. The desires and wishes of people. This is so that the people may not go insane with desire. However, this never always goes to plan. Inside the broken walls of a cinema lies Naph Eliot, who struggles to stand up. Looking around, he noticed semblance of his cinema, but in a worn-down fashion. The red curtains fashion a black color instead. The seats in the cinema were worn down and the display broken down into pieces. Struggling to get up, Naph moves to the nearest door. Upon inspecting this door, he notices it unlocked and goes in. Inside this room, only darkness exists. Naph, who doesn't want to move across a dark room, finds a light switch and notices piles of papers scattered around the floor. Dust collects on the tables and on the cabinets. Across the room, a dark black curtain covers the sole window in the room. Upon going closer to the curtain, he moves it and a dust cloud appears out of nowhere. Naph is sent into a coughing fit and brushes the dust away. Upon looking at the window, it is broken and the sounds of people talking to each other scatter the area. Looking outside, a group of people group together in one area with a crime scene near them. Naph rushes outside and looks at the scene outside. Aesteria, the mystical land of art. The people living here are not mere people, but only the dreams and aspirations of the people who live in the real world. Compared to the world which is dull and unexciting, the world of Aesteria is colorful and full of interesting sights. But the crime scene isn't one of those sights. Carefully approaching the crowd, Naph is stopped by a police officer. "We are sorry, sir, but a crime scene recently happened. If you have somewhere to go, it is advisable to move to another route." "May I ask what happened?" Naph asked. "I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not allowed to disclose this information." The two make eye contact and Naph easily learns about this person. Violet, 24, a fantasy character and is feeling down about the recent situation. Naph understands and just joins the crowd. He tries to get a glimpse of the body by using his camera, but the crowd shoves him and is unable to get a glimpse. He could have used the camera as a way to get the person's information and figure them out in the library, but unfortunately, it doesn't happen. Listening around, the group of people talk about how this person was just at the library recently and that he was likely shot by the guards. Others, however, say that he was mauled by a giant monster because of how bloody the entire scene was. Naph asks around the place and manages to get the information he needs. Morgan Rickles, 27, a banker, part of the romance genre. He leaves the area and goes to the library, which is surprisingly nearby. The library. The library is the center of Aesteria. This is where the stories and dreams of the people collect and be stored for the owners to be used in their chosen art form. The people who look over this area is Jane the librarian. "Hi Jane, I need help finding a book." Naph approaches the person on the front desk. She sports an oversized sweater with round glasses, her hair tied up to a ponytail. She looks at Naph and stands up. She's short, but still carries her own personality.
Who and which genre?"
She stares into Naph's eyes, waiting for his answer. Morgan, a banker, part of the romance genre.
Go to the M aisle. It's at the very end near the window."
She acts with her hands as if guiding Naph to where it is. "Thanks!" Naph smiles and heads there. She nods and sits back down, continuing reading her book. Naph heads to the M aisle and, luckily enough, he manages to find the book. He looks outside the window and it seems that the sun is setting, and it seems that he has been looking for the book for about 4 hours. He breathes out and moves to a table. He reads the title.
Who is to blame?
He begins reading the book.
I am Morgan Rackles, a loan banker, working 9 to 9 every day. My life is mundane and non-existent until I met this girl, Louise von Eulichberg. She is one of the prettiest and kindest ladies I have ever met. I took her on multiple dates and brought her to the most beautiful sights. I asked her one day to become my girlfriend and she said yes. I finally had something that could bring color to my life. Until one day, I caught her kissing someone else. Was it not enough? I confronted her and we ended up fighting over it. I accidentally landed my fist on her. She got scared and ran away from me. To this day, I only wish to find her and apologize to her. I don't care if she doesn't want me to be in her life anymore. Let me just say sorry.
Naph closes the book and lets out a sigh. He thinks to himself, since this book has words and is still being filled up with words, would that mean the host is still alive? What does that mean for his dreams? Naph is suddenly disturbed by Jane as she stood in front of him.
Naph, a report was filed. Apparently someone from reality came to Asteria out of nowhere.
How is that possible? While I'm here?
I don't know, but someone needs your help. Go find them!
So, that was episode 1 of Aesteria Cinema solo gameplay. I hope you guys actually enjoyed that because personally, I enjoyed doing the entirety of this. Like, even though there were some things that I didn't fix before that, but I managed to do my system properly. It was fun playing with the D&D solo play using my system. That surprisingly managed to work out. But yeah, I will see you guys on episode 2.